and welcome back to Midnight Sky. What's your astrological sign? I know mine, and I'm not telling anyone. Aaron, before we get to our first caller of the night, let's go through a few of our sponsors.
Thanks there. With Marinette Net grocers, you can come in and find any kind of food any time of day, whether it's the morning, the afternoon, or even the evening. Then you can it's good, it's fresh, you're going to want to just bathe in all the freshness. Come on down, Marinette grocers.
One of my favorite things to do about Marionette's is go in late in the early morning, basically 3 a.m. and I walk around. I take the ground beef from the from the freezer aisle, from the deli portion, and I bring it and put it next to the breads. Something that I've been doing for a long time now. We got one more promo to get through, and then we'll go to our first caller. They're coming in from, looks like, Salem, Oregon.
Henry's on 5th is the newest rib joint in town. Let me tell you, their barbecue sauce is so finger-licking, lip-smacking, butt-bunching good that it's so good you're going to want to tear out your own ribs and cook those up. Henry's on 5th.
I love it. I love Henry's on 5th. I go in there and I ask different customers if I can actually lick their fingers. Sometimes people let me. It all depends on the situation. All right, Salem, Oregon, you're on Midnight Sky. Go ahead.
Hi there. I had a question about. I'm getting into a new workout program.
Sure.
And I was wondering what.
First off, what's your zoological sign?
Mine is the squatting fish.
Okay.
Anyways, my workout program so far has consisted of squats, thunder rips, and some basic curls and ab twisters. Now, I was wondering if you, because I know you're a fitness buff, if you have any advice on different foods and things I can eat that'll kind of ignite my metabolism.
Right. Okay. So what you have to understand that my basic regimen for working out consists about 7 or 8 continuous hours of tantric yoga, and then I follow that up with about 15 minutes of bursted cardiovascular activity. Do you understand what I'm saying by that?
Well, I've heard you mention the bursted before, but can I get a description? So I'm writing notes down now.
Well, what I like to do is this. When I start with my bursting cardiovascular exercises, you get up from your yoga position and you haven't stretched out, in a proper form yet, and then you just start running. You start lifting weights all at the same time. You throw a backpack filled with, just maybe sand or something like that. Maybe get a water drum, tape it to your back, however you want to do it, and just start running with lots of weight. Lots of weight. Excuse me, Salem. You seem distant to me right now. You're breaking up, not through the phone call, but you're breaking up. Your message is being lost.
We lost the call. Damn it.
Okay, so Aaron, let's go to another caller. This one coming from Montreal. Montreal, sounds like you've got a workout question as well.
Yes. The thing about my workout is I've sort of hit a plateau, and I'm wondering what you recommend that I can break through and thrust onto greater pastures, as it says in the Bible.
Can I ask you something? It's a very personal question.
No, I'm going to hang up and listen. Goodbye.
All right, so let's go with Aaron. We're going to skip that call. Let's just jump right on across the globe over to our affiliates. They're carrying our show, looks like in Bristol, Spain.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Go ahead, Bristol.
I have a workout question.
Sure.
Right now I'm actually doing some thunder squats.
And
3, 4. When do I stop? Because I'm at 10 now. 11. When can I just stop any time?
Stop when your body tells you to stop. You want to stop when your body is telling you no. Your body is a lot weaker than your spirit, so if you want to get stronger, stop when your spirit tells you to stop. If you want to get even stronger than that, stop when your soul tells you to stop. You're going to be doing squats all day.
48. My groin is in immense pain right now. I feel like when I passed a stone, it's the same.
Same sort of pain passing the stone.
53.
What?
Yeah, we just lost that call too.
It seemed like he was jumping around a lot. He started with 4, then he was all the way up to 53. He's doing those squats very fast. That's how I do them. And in fact, when I'm doing it, I skip numbers as well. I start at 1, I end on 85. But really, I only do about 4 or 5 of them. Go ahead.
Isn't that what the thunder technique does?
Aaron,
The thunder
you're
squats.
such a simpleton. Say, we've got one more promo to do for Henry's on 5th before we take our first break.
Henry's on 5th. I just got back from there. I wasn't in the studio, but I just brought some ribs, some corn, some brisket, and damn, it's good. Their corn is slow roasted on an open pit. The ribs and other things aren't actually cooked in a regular barbecue. They're just microwaved. But damn, the corn is good, and the sauce they put on it adds a flavor that's just, it's saucy.
One of my favorite things about Henry's on 5th is you actually get to meet the people who make your food. I talk with Henry all the time. He's the guy out back. He doesn't go by the name Henry, though, and he gives me different potions and spells and herbs that I take back to my apartment and that I make my own food with. Great time, great place. Henry's on 5th. Ribs so good, you want to take some out of your own chest and fry them up. Aaron, we're going to take our first break here on Midnight Sky. I believe in God. I also believe in a lot of other things. All right, and welcome back to Midnight Sky. In studio, we've got a very special guest, but we'll be holding off on her for just a few moments. Aaron, Henry's on 5th. Let's go with our last promo for the evening with them.
Henry's on 5th barbecue is the best there is in the world. They have a lifetime guarantee on their food. If you come in and you're disappointed with your food, then damn it, you're never coming back. And that's their guarantee. Aaron's on 5th, the best barbecue in this side of the hemisphere of the earth.
Right, they got brisket, they got pulled pork, they got pulled chicken. In fact, a lot of their food seems to be pulled hamburger, pulled steak, pulled flank steak. We got some pulled corn, pulled coleslaw. Aaron, what did you bring into studio? It smells absolutely delicious.
I brought this from home. This is just some leftover lasagna, but it's not pulled or anything either.
Well, it smells delicious, and perhaps we can maybe bring it over to Henry's and eat some of that after the show. How's your wife and kids doing, by the way? Are they still... I still have that restraining order, but that should be dissolved next time, or this time next week?
They all left town, and I don't know where they are.
Sounds interesting. Thanks, Aaron, for that. Now, let's get to our special guest. We got Gladys Hildengard in the studio today talking a little bit about trees. Listen, Gladys, I stopped believing in trees a long, long time ago, and sounds like you stopped believing in trees as well.
You know what? Trees are the last thing I'd ever believe in.
Why is that? You go outside and you see something, you touch something, you see a leaf fall from that something. You believe in leaves, but you don't believe in the tree.
I'll never believe in the tree, even if I see it.
But why?
You know what? It's an inner soul type of feeling, and it's almost like sacrilegious to me.
Aaron, we got a caller coming in from Cincinnati, Ohio. Cincinnati, what's going on?
Yeah, I just want to say that I think the trees, I've done some research, and I think trees are real, and anybody who says otherwise can go, they can go take this log and shove it. Now,
I had to hang up on that one.
Right, Aaron. Okay, so Gladys, how would you respond to that? So that person's saying they do believe in trees, you don't believe in trees. Personally, if I saw a tree, it's just my imagination. Come on, people. Start thinking about these things, Gladys.
Look, you know what? That caller needs to just shh, because you know what?
Yeah. Just
Exactly.
So, Aaron, looks like we got somebody else also calling from the Cincinnati area. Is this the same person on the line?
I hope it is.
Yeah.
So why?
My phone cut out, and
Your phone died?
I didn't. No, it didn't. I had to buy a new one. It did die. So I just bought a burner.
Look, you can't
just
say because you see something you believe in it. That's the point.
I can touch it. I can grab it. I've cut one down. I've made firewood. I've eaten bark in my workout.
Doesn't mean it's real.
That's true. Caller, you have to understand, just because you do all those things, that doesn't make it's real. We got a next caller coming from Tampa. Tampa, do you believe it? No, Aaron, let's go on to Tampa, please. Jesus Christ. By the way, I believe in Jesus, and I can't see him. How about you, Gladys?
I believe in Jesus.
Tampa, do you believe in Jesus, and do you believe in trees? Go ahead.
Yeah, I think you two are the kind of hypocrites that I can't stand it. God damn it, I hate.
And that's your
I just hate it.
opinion. That's your opinion.
Well, you know what else is my opinion? I don't think you're real. Because guess what? I'm talking to you. I called in. I'm hearing a response from you. But
Whatever.
nope, you ain't real.
Just stop talking.
Nope.
Have you ever
Great
considered
caller.
this, Tampa? Perhaps Gladys and I aren't real.
Yeah,
How
I
about
just
that?
said that. Jeez.
Well,
Great
wait.
caller.
All right, Aaron, is
Yeah.
this person still on? They're very, very distant. Again, not in terms of we can understand them, but they're distant from our point of view.
Yeah, I hung up on them as well.
All right, let's go on over to. Looks like this one's coming from Cheyenne, Wyoming. Cheyenne, you live in a tree-filled state. You got lots of national parks. Do you realize every time you look at one, you're looking at basically a mirage?
Hi there. Yeah, I'm from Cheyenne, Wyoming, and I just want to say that I don't believe in trees because trees are the devil.
There you go. See, a caller that believes the same thing we do.
Finally, here's one from Denver. Denver, how about you? Trees pro, trees negative, or trees, why even bring it up because they're not real in the first place?
I think that trees can be just in your imagination. Are you laughing at me? God.
He hung up.
Did he hang up on us? Looks like
No, he
Aaron.
didn't hung up. He hanged it up.
Okay, right. Looks like we got one more call. Madison, Wisconsin. Madison, we haven't heard from that beautiful city in quite some time. Do you believe in trees?
You know, I've been on the fence for years about this. I actually went into school for actuarial and egregious sciences. It's a new major here. But I'm still, I don't know. I'm doing my own research, and I think that's what we all need to do is, look at the scholarly articles, do our own things like going for walks, looking at trees and touching and feeling them, and see if that, by touching things and seeing them and feeling them and that sort of thing, if that
I understand
means they're
that,
real
but
or
I think
not.
what Gladys and I are saying is just because you can see it, touch it, feel it, taste it, smell it, doesn't actually mean that it's there. That's your brain
Does it
playing.
have a soul?
It doesn't have a soul. Your brain is tricking you. Only things that have souls, or things like animals, dogs, cats, maybe even some types of mushroom, those things are real because they have souls. Trees, however, don't have souls, i.e., ipso facto, continuing on with that line, they do not have any place in our sort of reality. So what are they, Gladys? What are trees?
They're a figment of our imagination.
But a common figment of everyone's imagination.
Yeah. I mean, we're all connected through our brain stems. You know, you can't see them, obviously.
And you can't, it seems like you can't feel them either. So is my head connected to your head, which is connected to everyone's head?
Exactly.
But we can't see it or feel it.
Exactly.
But it's there because...
You tell me.
It's there. Yeah, and it reminds me of that song. The head bone's connected to my ass bone. My knee bone's connected to my dorsal fin. No shit. Damn it.
Right. All right, Aaron. So let's thank you so much for getting those calls, and Gladys, thanks so much for coming into the studio and talking about trees. And your new book is out. Trees, I'll Never Believe in Them, is out in stores now. Where can we pick those up?
At any local store or grocery store. So we have Barnes & Noble, even Marionette's.
Marionette's, yes, they're kind of a locally owned. In fact, only just one in a chain of. It's not a
It's
chain
a single
store.
store, but it's a chain. They like to refer to it that way. It sounds more official.
Exactly, and it's also a book that's printed completely on plastic. You do believe in plastic?
Completely.
Awesome. Well, Gladys, thanks so much for coming in. We'll was I pronouncing your last name right? How do you pronounce your last name?
Chickadaboo.
There we go. So thanks so
Shit.
much, Gladys, for coming in. Remember, Marionette's, I know it's fresh because they say it's fresh. That's their tagline. And also, Henry's on 5th. Ribs so good, sometimes I like to put them in a plastic bag, and I use that as a pillow so I can sleep on that at night. This is Midnight Sky. Aaron, why don't you wrap up the show?
You know, I'm still on the line, you assholes. I never hung up.
Sorry about that. I forgot to close the line. Yeah, Henry's on 5th. Try their ribs, and as always, thanks for listening.